What up, y'all? So here we are. It is Monday, June 1st still by it is by about 15 minutes. It's 11:45 at night. We are where are we? Mount Garfield trailhead. So we're about to start this little semi-Pemi. Got Jimbo up from Jersey. New Jersey. We are going to head up to Mount Garfield, about 4.5 miles up to the peak. We are starting way early because we've got the world's most gigantic backpacks. So we're both banking on about friggin' 40 plus pounds. But yeah, gonna head right up to Garfield, get a little sunrise action, and then we head down into the Pemi. So here we go. All right, here we are. We are on the top of Mount Garfield, waiting for sun to come up over here. Obviously got this guy, Jimbo. We got Lee for a little bit.
We have chairs.
We definitely have chairs around. Oh, there we go. We have chairs, but Frank on your edge, baby. This is where we're gonna be heading next. Over to Owl's Head for the night. And then the following day we're gonna go that way for a bit and then over and up to those bonds across New Zealand, allegedly. This is sick. What a way to start this one out. Alright, so had our sunrise on Garfield. We made it down to the junction here of Garfield Ridge Trail and Franconia Brook Trail. So we are heading down Franconia Brook Trail. We've got 2.2 to 13 Falls campsite down this way. Looks a little muddy, a little bit of blowdowns here and there, but hopefully it's not as bouldery and as nasty as that waterfall we just came down. So we got 2.2 to the 13 Falls campsite. All trails says it's 3.2 from there over to Owl's Head. So it's at least 1,000 miles. So yeah, we're looking at least probably 5.5 miles to get to Owl's Head today. We'll see where our day goes from there. But it's early yet. What are we looking at? 10 after 7. So we got a full day ahead of us, but we've got 5.5 to our first destination, and we still have 800,000 pound backpacks, so we're gonna be moving slowly. Anyway, onward and outward, or whatever they say. Well, this has been Franconia Brook Trail. Holy cow, it's just blowdown after blowdown. All of this stream is actually pretty deep most of the way, so make one wrong step, you're wet. All right, so it's 8:38 a.m. We are now turning onto Lincoln Brook Trail. It's 3.2 over to well, all trail says 3.2 over to Owl's Head. So it looks like we got to go cross this river, which is pretty, it's running, but this is gonna be a good day. So we're gonna get across this beast and then just make our way over to Owl's Head, see what time we can get there, and we might be continuing on from Owl's Head. All right, we are at like, God, it's close to 11. It's probably 10 of or so. Little over halfway from 13 Falls up Lincoln Brook Trail over to Owls, you know. So this is what this trail has been looking like. It's been finding trail, it's been wet, it's been blowdowns, it's gnarly. So this is a mentally tough one, and with these backpacks, physically. So here we go. We gotta just keep trekking on, keep pushing forward. We'll get there eventually. All right, here we are, Owl's Head Slide, 1:10 p.m. Just came up that. We're just sitting and enjoying the view for the moment. That was a good little scramble on the way up. I'm gonna go up and tag Owl's Head and then duck back down and eventually make our way over to wherever we're gonna sleep tonight. So
it's definitely a rugged one.
It's definitely a rugged
our
one.
asses.
It's been a day, but we've got a lot accomplished today. Seen a lot of new stuff.
Stoke is hard.
Hey-o! Alright, I guess.
Let's go.
Make our way up, thing.
Where can we get up? Where can we go to sleep?
I would like to sleep. Oh, we got the chicken fajita! Alright, so here's our final landing spot. This is Franconia Brook Trail, crosses over to there. Or no, it's Lincoln Brook Trail. But Black Pond Bushwhack goes off this way. So tomorrow morning we'll make that decision as to which way we're going, whether we're crossing these big crossings over this way or going Black Pond Bushwhack and adding a little bit. But anyway, this is what we got going on for our setup tonight. It's pretty awesome, pretty close to the water. Got just a little fire going. Have a pocket shower set up back there, so we both just got that done, and now we're about to chow. So looks like we got another big day tomorrow. We shall see, but it's supposed to be beautiful again. All right, here we are, day 2. Campsite's pretty much all packed up. Going to head out Black Pond, Bushwhack, to Lincoln Woods, and up to Bond Cliff. It's already about 7:40, so, but we've got 7.7 miles to get to Bond Cliff. And then we're trying to aim for maybe Guyote tonight, or possibly a stealth area up by there, but we'll see. Day is a little buggy, so I already got the bug net on, getting ready for Black Pond Bushwhack. Yes, black fly season, mosquito season, here we come. But yeah, we're gonna get cruising. We got a pretty decent, pretty easy 5 or so miles, minus the backpack part. And it should be flat ground and should be nice and easy. No wind, no, it doesn't look like today. Hopefully we'll get some when we get up top, but all right, we're gonna get cruising. All right, here we are. So we just got to the junction of Black Pond Trail and Lincoln Woods Trail, Bond Cliff Trail, whatever it is at this point. We got, what, another 3-point something to get to the bottom of Bond Cliff. We're at about 1,500 feet of elevation right now. So we're gonna slowly climb over these next few miles up to, 3,000 or so. Yep, mosquitoes can't stop too long today, but it's gonna be like this for a little while, so this is good. We're gonna try to gain some ground and we'll figure out what we're doing today. I know we're getting up onto the Bond somewhere. All right, here we are. We're looking up. Bond Cliff is like right there, the tip of that next lump up there.
Oh, would you look at that?
It's
Would you look at that?
he's.
Would you look at that?
Would you just look at it? Well, so chilling on a rock. He's not anymore 'cause
Dying.
he's dumb.
Oh, I'm back.
But oh, he's back.
I'm
He's back. But yeah, 12:15. It's hot. It is. What do you think we're in right now?
I
Not-
think
What?
we're probably like
5.5?
20. No,
Well, I meant
think
today.
not altogether. Today? No. We are like 6 now.
Okay, we're like 6 miles in, and I want to die already.
Correct.
We got another 14 to go today. No, I don't know how many more we got. We'll update you when we get on Bond Cliff on those things, but
Allegedly when.
if and when. There's no allegedly. We're getting up that son of a biscuit. But yeah, we're gonna go across this river over here somewhere, doop, and then we go up the side, and then up that, and get up to the peak, and then I'm gonna set my tent up right there and go tonight. Alright, here we are. It is like getting close to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're on Bond Cliff. So there's the Bond Cliff. We are just taking a few minutes to gather ourselves, get a few calories in, get some water in, and we're headed there. We're gonna zip up Bond, zip down across, slack pack out to West Bond, wherever that, right there. That's where the peak is, tallest point. Slack pack that out and back, and then from there, go figure out where we are spending the night. It's already late enough in the day, so we got to start thinking about that. Ultimate goal was kind of gee-out, unless we could find a good stealth spot, so we'll see here shortly. We'll see if we can find a good spot. Alright, so obviously you got Bond Cliff that we just came from over there. That's West Bond right there that we're trying to head to in a little bit. This is what it's like up to Mount Bond. Pretty much the whole way, it's just boulder hopping. But it's not too far now. We get up there shortly, make our way over there. All right, here we are, heading down from Mount Bond. Got some good pictures up there, but there was so many people coming and going, so didn't take a video of that area, but we're gonna go get over to West Bond. Should be able to get a little video when I get up on top of there, hopefully. Hopefully there's not a crew of people up there. It's already 4:30 on a Wednesday night. Didn't think we'd be seeing this many people, especially this night, but anyways, I mean, people are taking advantage of this beautiful weather, so cannot blame them. But yeah, we're heading down, go get some West Bond action, and then figure out where we're gonna head to find a tent site. All right, here we are. We are on West Bond. So we're gonna go find a place to camp somewhere over there. That's Ski Oak Mountain right here, and then we head over to the right to go over to Zealand. Can't see it right now. But anyways, I wanted to point out while we're at the high points here, that's where we started yesterday. Well, that's where we came up yesterday at midnight. We left and we got up to the peak and we waited for an hour and a half for sunrise up there. And then we worked our way down into that valley and out around in between these two peaks here. Like that's Franconia Ridge, that's in the back. And this one here is Owl's Head. We went on the other side of Owl's Head, went up and down Owl's Head, and then worked our way out and around Lincoln Woods all the way up to, that's Bond Cliff. We just worked our way up to Bond, down and across over here to this spur trail, where we are now. What? Love this peak. But we got some ground to coverage here, We got some ground to cover before we can get to where we want to stay for camping. So we're gonna get on it. All right, so that's Ski Oak that you're looking at. We just sat up there, boiled up water, got our dinners ready. Jimbo had a mountain house, I believe mountain house, it's that or peak, chicken Alfredo. I had a mountain house pizza, like their cheesy pepperoni, I think they call it. Really slapped hard tonight. We're just gonna actually walk over there because I think that peak, that last peak, we might have had like a little service to just get some messages out and stuff. Either way, he's got his Garmin, so he can at least send a couple text messages real quick. But you know, anyways, we're still gonna just try to go over there because we just decided Ski Oak is where we're spending the night. I'll show you when we get back what we're looking at, but we might be just going over to this peak over here and watching the sunset over there, depending on what time it is and how close that sun looks to being over the edge. If we think we can get back, then we'll zip right back over here to Guyot, where we have some chairs set up at the moment. We didn't set up our tents, but yeah, so we're just gonna zip over here quick, see if we got any service. Yeah, but anyways, this is gonna be pretty epic because the spot that we're at on Guyot, if we do get back, we could definitely be watching sunrise or sunset right there. We're also going to be able to wake right up to sunrise, so about as cool as it gets. There's a nice stealth spot that obviously has been used a bunch. Not near any vegetation. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna get plenty of pictures of this sunset. This is a beautiful one. Alright, here we are. There's the tent. Just got a killer sunset right over there. We're about to hit the hay on day 2. It's been a real epic one. We've got, 6.5 miles or whatever on our way out. We're gonna watch sunrise over there in the morning and then head on down. But definitely finishing off the day right here with this sunset. I think we're gonna have some people coming across in the next couple of hours probably. Looked like they were just going up Bond Cliff over there, but their headlamps disappeared. I'm sure they'll make it over across here for whatever nighttime little traverse they got going on. Maybe they're doing a Pemi, never know. But anywho, I'm gonna go hit the hay now. Good morning. It is 4:03 a.m. Thursday now. Sun rising over that direction eventually, in the next hour. It is about an hour. We just got up. We got some coffee brewed. Jim's dead. I am also dead. But hopefully this coffee will kick right in and it'll give us what we need to get out these next 6.5 to 12 miles. Alright guys, it is now 5:15. Sun finally just popped up over that mountain. Bags are all packed. We're all packed, ready to go. Coffee is in, breakfast is in. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna boogie on over to Zealand and out. All right, here we are. Bugs are present for sure. We've made it up to Zealand. Oh, wow. We made it to Zealand. Zealand. Can you tell I'm tired? Yeah, and now Z Cliffs is where we're at. So just took a minute to enjoy the views. Get the bags off our backs for a half a second. And now we got quite the descent down about a mile or so to the hut. And then another like 3.4 out. So yeah, today it's gonna feel so nice to hit that car. But with that being said, we have had such an amazing stretch of days. The weather has been absolutely perfect. I mean, obviously, Jim and I would prefer it colder, but absolutely anybody else who has a sane mind would say it doesn't get better than this. So, and that's how I'm feeling right now. Grateful for all of this weather that we got. And, yeah, especially with the forecast the way it was the week before. Because, you know, when we're watching that weather over the week prior to this time frame, it went from nice to awful rain to blizzard back to rain, and this is what we ended up with. So really couldn't get better. So we're gonna make our way down. Oh, get down to that hut. Maybe I think they just opened, so maybe even find like a brownie or some bacon or something, you know what I mean? You know, keep that morale boosted, and then work our way down through the waterfalls, and we got some more stuff to see on the way down, so it'll keep us entertained. We just gotta keep lugging these monstrous packs around. So let's get it.
No.
Now.
No.
Please.
No.
Haha. This is like the most beautiful trail. I feel like it's always got the most bang for your buck. You know, kind of hard to see through here, but you're just like going in and out of ponds. You know, that's the lower sections. You know, you got these ponds that are gorgeous, and then you get up, you got waterfalls, you got that cool hut to go to, you got Z Cliffs, and then you finally get to Mount Zealand. So a lot of bang for your buck on this one. That's why, again, I always say it's like the prettiest trail in the Whites. do that. Not on our day out of here. There's old Zealand. All right, one of my favorite spots on this trail. Love this little boardwalk here. And then you can, if you're coming in this way, get to look up to where you're going. A little daunting, but what a beautiful spot. Water's definitely a little low right now. Sometimes these are a lot more full and it's absolutely gorgeous, but I'll still take this every day. All right, here we are, back to the car. Garfield to Owl's Head to Bonds, Zealand,
Winter Woods,
all of those things, and back out. All those things. That was a heck of a trip.
Yep. And you know what they say?
I don't.
Cheeseburger time.
Hey!
Shout out
It's
to Sean.
cheeseburger time.